Good afternoon from New York Realm. We're at City Hall, downtown Manhattan, on Murray Street and Broadway, and this is the battery charging rest stop for the food app delivery serfs. Yeah, they finally finished it. They actually announced this like 5 years ago, and now it's done. There's a lot of delays, and I think it's because a lot of people didn't want this here, and for good reason. First of all, look at the size of this thing. It's huge. It's designed to fit a bunch of well, a sizable amount of delivery workers. Yeah, as you can, this could actually be a pretty good temporary homeless shelter. Now, look what's going on here. I mean, yeah, that's a plug. Oh man, I don't get the. This is weird. It's like curtain rod and shit. You got like curtain rod plugs and shit. Look, they got some art in there. I don't know what what's this trying to be. Oh look, there's also a Verizon ad. That's hilarious. This is what this shit looks like on the other side. And 3 poorly placed bike racks. And let's go around the corner, and you're going to see the battery charging hubs, the battery charging storage lockers. Yeah, this is where they're going to keep their illegal e-bike batteries. Oh, this is cute. I should probably point out that this is called the City Hall Deliverista Hub, and that name there, Gustavo, yeah, he's a lobbyist for Los Deliveristas, because this thing is basically named after them. How about that? Let me tell you something. This fucking this freaking rest stop here, this e-bike delivery guy rest stop, it's basically it's basically promotion for this fucking fake union. It's a joke. Apparently they gotta keep maintaining this because it keeps getting smeared. You've got people putting their fingerprints on it. Yeah, they named this after that fake union, Los Deliveristas. And so what they're gonna do when this opens up, you know what's gonna happen when this opens up? There's gonna be like crowds here waiting to charge their batteries for free. And that's the thing. They're not going to pay these delivery workers are not going to pay one dime to charge their batteries, even though this is kind of like, it really is like a gas station. You know, it's a gas station for e-bikes. It's a fueling station for e-bikes. It's bullshit. And when this opens up, taxpayers are going to be paying for their fuel, for their lithium-ion battery fuel. So how about that? But the thing is, this Deliverista Hub is going to be only open from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. and there's a reason for that, because I'm pretty sure they don't want big crowds and big lines of Deliveristas on their freaking e-bikes, like from down the block to wait to charge their batteries. But what I'm worried about is storage lockers. See, these I'm worried about because they're going to be storing illegal batteries in here. They're going to be storing illegal, non-UL certified batteries in here, right, Gustavo? And Man. That's a name, Man. Like Duran. Yeah, all the illegal batteries going to be in here. And also, what I noticed, the Swoby batteries going to be in here. So, what I find interesting about this is that, they're saying they had to make this thing because of demand. Well, if there was demand, why didn't energy companies start their own like little stations, like electric charging stations, if there was such demand? I guess this is the reason why this is gonna be open in 2 weeks. They're delaying opening this. So yeah, why didn't they just why didn't energy companies open up their own battery charger stations like Hess and Exxon, Chevron? Why couldn't they if the demand was so great? And the demand is great, but the thing is, Well, basically because the majority of e-bike users, you know, the delivery workers, they're all illegal immigrants. And that's why they didn't make it. That's why they didn't do it and shit, you know. And also, they don't want to pay for anything because, you know, delivery workers, all the legal immigrant delivery workers have been getting shit for free for years. So what this basically is, you know, this is a sanctuary city deliverista hub. Yeah, for that. What a prick. See that shit right in front of City Hall. Yeah, good. Right by the baby. Very good. Still driving by City Hall. That's a scumbag. That's who Mayor Mandani's protecting.
And it's the kind of, it's like the classic, like,
that's funny. While doing this report about e-bike charging, I nearly get hit by a fucking whiz bike fucking guy. Yeah, that's another thing. A lot of these guys, apparently, if you're fucking renting or owning a whiz bike, that, you know, because they actually got a lot of these guys are getting whiz bikes from swapping their illegal battery e-bikes. Yeah, you can easily charge your shit here for free. Yeah, once again, these delivery guys, they get a lot of privilege. These food app delivery guys get a lot of privilege, and there's such a bunch of myths about there's a bunch of myths about them saying how, like, oh, they work so hard for little pay. No, they work for multiple apps at the same time. They're on like four or five different fucking platforms and shit. I'm pretty sure there are others. Look at that look he's giving me. Look at that look. This is who we're building the city for. This is who they're building the city for. Yeah, we have to charge that guy. Your tax dollars has to charge that battery, because let me tell you something. This is another thing. They don't want to charge these. You're paying. Our tax dollars are paying for this, so these guys never have to pedal. And again, demand. Yeah, these energy companies. Why don't you open up like electric charger stations for e-bikes? How hard it can be? Like fucking you know, especially Swoby. You know, Swoby Pop Wheels and shit. You know, why don't you like buy some property and open up a business and shit? No, they had to get. The thing is, they had to like finagle their way into City Hall, deal, and the Department of Transportation Alternatives mostly, and like make some deal and shit. Like they're a partner of the city. Well, you know, we used to call partners of the city agents of the city. And so you get these startups, and no, they're getting free shit too. And now they get to make tons of money, and now they get to make tons of money from this fucking free shit, because it's a government fucking program. This is government. This is a government-run energy fucking company. You know, this is the e-bike version of mobile. You know, government e-bike. It's the government version of mobile and shit. Except we have to pay for it. I have to ride a real bike, and I have to fucking pay taxes so these guys can fucking charge for free. And that's bullshit. That is utter bullshit. This thing really has no reason to exist here. It really doesn't, but it does, unfortunately. And that's also thanks to the federal government and Chuck Schumer. Man, I don't know what's going on. I don't know how the Los Deliveristas have such a... You know, I don't know how the Los Deliveristas fake union has such a stranglehold on Chuck Schumer, but it's really interesting how it's a really interesting dynamic, because Chuck Schumer actually made this possible, and apparently he's wholly captured by them. But of course, you know who makes out really good from this? The fucking urbanist lobbies, Transportation Alternatives and Open Plans. They lobby for this shit, and they got it. And let me tell you something. When this opens, you're going to see a lot of guys loitering here. And that's why it's great that they opened this right by City Hall, because they're going to see for themselves, all the elected officials, they're going to see for themselves the mess that's going to be here. The e-bike cesspool that's going to be all over the sidewalk. And you're going to see fucking men, young and kind of, all young. They're all young and shit. You're going to see them loitering here every freaking day. And who knows what they're gonna do in here? You know what? They should have other like amenities here. Like they should have like a face mask dispenser because they love to hide their faces. Yeah, they should have face masks in here because they love to hide their faces because they break the law. That's the thing. All these food out delivery guys, they all wear face masks because they break the law all the fucking time. They don't want to be recognized. And of course, 99% of them are illegal immigrants. That's another reason why they wear face. That's the main reason why they wear face masks. So they built this shit here, and let me tell you something. It's gonna be hard to walk around here because they're gonna be all over the place. Because like Legia Guapa, the lobbyist says, there are 80,000 food app delivery workers in New York City. I think they're embellishing that a little bit because I remember when it was 60,000, then it became 80. Yeah, thousands of them are going to be like coming over here and charging because this is going to be the only one. And they're going to plan to open this in other places, and it's other parts of town. And in fact, I think they were proposing opening one at 72nd Street by Broadway. And the fucking people up West Side, they didn't want that shit there. They told Gail Brewer to put a fucking kibosh on it. Yeah, so City Hall is going to see for themselves the mess that's going to be here once this charging station opens. And let me tell you something. I guarantee you, they'll have other visitors too. In fact, don't be surprised if they're like dealing drugs in there. I have a feeling that's going to happen too, because I think a lot of these e-bike drivers, these food app delivery workers, I think they're on speed because they work so many hours and for so many apps. Yeah, but this is the sanction. This is just another case of New York City not being what it used to be, because it's not New York City anymore. It's New Sanctuary City. We're doing everything to, City Hall with Mayor Mandani in office. And that's why it got built this fast, because there was a delay for 5 years, and Mandani gets to office, and this gets built right away. Yeah, there's the reason why it's a sanctuary. This is sanctuary city policy in the flesh right here, because he only cares. He only cares about it seems he only cares about illegal immigrants than his constituents. He's doing many things. In his first fucking months of office, 100 days, he's done everything to please the food app industrial, the workers in the food app industrial complex. In a way, he's a useful idiot because he's just helping the food app industrial complex keep these workers, because they're happy to work for fucking peanuts. As long as they get free hotel rooms, which is what another thing Mandani did. He extended the homeless shelter program another 3 years. Yeah, so congratulations, deliveristas. Really glad this is here, because this is going to be a mess. It's going to be a big clusterfuck, big e-bike sewer right over here when this opens. And God forbid, and you know what else? You know what else is going to happen? Those storage lockers there, they're going to go on fire. Somebody's going to put a legal battery in there, and it's going to explode. This is New York realm, impunity city, now more than ever. Stupidest shit I've ever seen.